Welcome back. Today, Tim and I going through some Kirby. Now the real question is, can I skip? Hey, I can skip it.
Yeah, Brendan gave me the pleasure of going through Banjo-Tooie for the first time, and a game I really loved back when I was growing up.
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong fucking button. That's what's happening.
Good start. A game I really loved when I was growing up, he apparently has no history with, so I wanted to take him through Kirby Superstar for his first time, and then maybe sometime after that we'll hit up Dreamland 3 as well. Probably two of my favorite Kirby games out of the lot. Real good start.
Technical difficulties! Alright, try this again. I don't plan on cutting any of that out, by the way.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Why would I cut it out?
Well then.
We already did this intro. Let's not make it more forced by doing it again. Yeah, it's just going to start us back from the same point we were at before.
Huh.
Also, how do I get out of this?
Looks like we need to figure out how this game works first.
The hell? It's weird that it save states it like that, though.
Yeah.
Because we turned off the software.
I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
I'm going to game over real quick. See if that does it.
Easier said than done, trust me.
Just squish me with your banana shoes. There we go. Game end. I've never seen this. Oh, he's a sleepy boy.
Good old Master Hand.
He's a sleepy Kirby. Sleeping on the moon. He's gonna be really confused. Okay. So... now we can... Alright. Cool. We had to die in order to get out of it.
Not sure what to tell you, buddy. Well,
I feel like now we should restart with having that happen.
Yes.
Alright, well, welcome back. Today, Tim and I have some Kirby.
So, after Brendan decided to take me through the wonders that is Banjo-Tooie for the first time I've ever actually beaten it, I learned that he hasn't actually played the Kirby games, at least the old ones, and those are some of my favorites growing up. So I wanted to give him a chance to experience at least Superstar, and depending on how this goes, maybe Kirby Dreamland 3 after this, because those were some of my favorites. And being two-player games, I can help kind of run him through things.
Huh?
We'll start this through more or less the basic order of Superstar. So, of course, Spring Breeze first, and may I play the game?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I need to use the control stick, not the D-pad. This controller is a little sticky. It shouldn't be that big of an issue, but I need to get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that your jump button is what lets you do the slide.
Yeah.
Down jump slides.
Yep. I mean, that's the same way for, like, Mega Man.
I guess.
It was pretty standard fare back in the day.
You can have a hat.
Sure.
I want bombs.
Oh, guess that's not who I'm going to be.
Oh, okay.
So, each power has its own slew of moves attached to it. Bomb is pretty simple. It is throw bombs.
I have bomb.
You do have bomb. You could hold down the throw button to arc it. You can just place it down. Or, if you get really close, you can do it sort of a grab animation where he just places the bomb on the enemy and calls it good.
Eee, what is the point of this hole? I thought that was you.
Nah. Even though I look exactly like the enemies, they do recolors.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Beam is okay. I've kind of considered it one of the weaker powers available.
I thought in Kirby you could, like, kiss your partner and get health.
You can. It just has kind of a short window to do so.
I feel like we've kept trying to do that and it's just not been working.
We've been slow.
Tim, let me kiss you!
Going that route already, huh?
Ah, yes.
So the fun thing about Player 2 is I can just kind of go ham, because you can bring me back at any time.
Yeah. As long as I have another ability to give you.
Yeah, the downside is you lose your ability to do so, but the other thing, when I'm out of health, I have a brief, few seconds to literally run into an enemy to steal their essence.
Also, that animation literally hurt. Knuckles!
Fighter. So up and attack is one of my favorites with Fighter. He gets Shoryuken.
Would you like Shoryuken?
And it is really good.
Do you want Fighter?
Oh, it's okay. There'll be other fighters.
I can give you Knuckle Joe.
I can self-destruct and faceplant into a Knuckle Joe. So, there it is.
There's the kiss.
Gross.
Sharing food like a baby bird.
So, the fun thing about this section, I believe it's a recreation of the original Kirby game.
I believe so, yeah. I can't break blocks with my knuckle? Oh, that knuckle works, though. Okay.
Yeah, there's a...
Freezy!
Hold on, let me try something. Let's see, how did I do... Oh, that works too. So, when I'm in this state, I run around really fast, I slowly... it slows down over time, but if I touch an enemy, I take their essence and I become them.
Yay!
So it's a way to save myself.
Ah, yes, Kirby, the I'm going to steal your soul game.
Yes. Also, when you get invincibility candies like that, we can do key season.
Oh, both become invincible.
Yes.
Isn't he the same ability that you have?
Yes, he's ice.
Meh. I'm a fighter. I don't need the power of ice when I have the power of punches!
To be fair, Fighter is one of the stronger powers in the game, for many a reason.
Crash! Oh.
We don't need Crash, we're good.
But Crash is fun! Destroys everything. Aren't these two also from like an old HAL game?
Yes. They're... Man, it's fun being player 2 and just getting a ticket to be as reckless as possible. Hell yeah. The 0 HP win.
What are the little stars I'm collecting?
MacGuffins.
Fair.
But yeah, this is meant to be really easy and just kind of get you used to... Oh wow, that was a full heal.
I mean, yeah, it was
Nice.
last time too. Also, yes, it has a 1-star difficulty. It should be pretty easy.
Because, I don't know if you were aware, but the original Kirby game didn't have copy.
Oh.
This entire area was designed without the copy ability in mind.
I felt like... Oh, those are spikes.
Yes.
I thought the mage in this one gave you a really interesting ability, if I recall correctly.
Also, player 2 is invincible to pits.
Ah, neat.
I fall, I just automatically go back to you.
Huh. Fair enough.
There's a lot of really neat things they did with this game and how they handled the co-op.
Oh, what? I don't get an eyeball power?
No. He spits out Waddle Dees that give you beam. And that's about it.
But I could have the power of a giant eyeball!
You could also have the power of rock and roll here.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's beam. Shoot. Ah, whatever. That gets 3 charges. So I can just kind of ease you along the path.
There's health.
Oh, alright. I'll get your damn health.
There's health.
There
Tim,
you go.
There's food. We can kiss.
Oh,
That heals you a lot.
You're going to enjoy that greatly, aren't you?
I mean, they give you the ability to kiss, Tim.
Also, there's a full heal down there.
Whee!
There you go. Don't die. Also, I don't have unlimited jumps as well as player 2. Eventually, my height will run out.
Huh. Interesting.
Whereas Kirby does not have that limitation. There's a couple exceptions.
Fear the power of rock and roll!
Yes. Well, that one's just train conductor. This one is radio host. And then...
Well, then. Well,
in
easy
with
boss.
the assist. Yeah. Just a fun little way to get you used to the mechanics.
Isn't there one of the stages on Superstar that still does not have the copy ability? You have to find abilities.
That is part of my favorite section of this game, and that'll be the last one we do.
Okay.
Yes and no to that, but we'll touch on that when we get there.
Yeah, because if I recall correctly on that one, you find abilities and then you can switch between them whenever you want.
That is correct.
But you don't get them from enemies.
You are correct, good sir. And it is very fun and something I'm kinda shocked they haven't messed with again.
What you gonna do, DDD? You can't even get over here. I haven't even moved.
Oh yeah, no, between the two of us, we stun lock him. Like crazy.
Bye, DDD.
So I should probably put this in there. This game isn't exactly balanced around co-op. A lot of enemies do have hit stun like that, or a lot of bosses, I should say. And it's designed with one player in mind, so that way you don't get punished for hitting someone like you should. Now, when you have two players and you kind of buffer your hits, so while you're recovering, I hit, and so on and so forth, that happens.
Also, these credits go super fast.
Are you holding down buttons?
No.
Oh, then yes, it is just fast. Because you see them after every single thing.
Ah, that's fair. Also, the Kirby balloon. A move you don't ever see him using again, becoming a gigantic balloon.
This one, DDD was actually kind of the bad guy. He stole all the food, and...
You have to give all the food to the other Kirbys.
or whatever those. Those, I'm just gonna say, are Waddle Dees and Waddle Doos. How about?
Sure, we can go with that.
I don't want to go into other Kirbys. Anyways, this was a nice little intro into everything that's to come. And...
I had to actually hit start to get out of that.
And we'll touch on the order, and then we'll call it a video. How about?
Alright.
So...
I think typically Dynablade is next.
I agree. So what I would say is we'll probably do Dynablade, and then from there we'll go into Great Cave Offensive once we have a better feel for the game. From there, probably Revenge of Meta Knight, and then Milky Way Wishes. And we'll probably touch on all the little mini-games and side games at the end.
Well, we have a little bit of time. Want to do some Megaton punches?
Alright, we'll end it that way.
Pay attention to the power gauge.
Just one match. One thing I've learned from playing the computer a bunch in this, let them go first.
Okay.
So animations don't overlap and ruin what you're doing.
Fair. Oh, that was actually much closer than I thought it would be. I was looking at it every time I hit it going, oh, I'm really sucking at that.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's also the Samurai Kirbys as well, which is really fun and really hard to do with lag.
Well, it's a bit of a short episode, but Spring Breeze is a very short game. And we will see you guys tomorrow with some Dynablade.
Possibly the entirety of Dynablade.